Determine the ratio in which the line formed by joining the points 2, 3 and 4, 1 divides the line formed by joining the points 1, 2 and 4, 3. Let us begin. So here we are going to consider 2 points. Let's say point A has the coordinates 2, 3. We have another point B. B has the coordinates 4, 1. We're going to join the 2 points A and B with the help of a straight line. Now that we have the line AB, we're going to consider another point C. So let's call that point C having the coordinates 1, 2. We have another point D. D has the coordinates 4, 3. We're going to join the 2 points C and D with the help of another straight line. As you can see here, the two lines AB and CD intersect each other at point E. Now our goal will be to find out the ratio in which E is dividing the line CD. So we'll assume that CD is being divided in the ratio lambda is to 1 by the line AB, or you can say by the point E. Okay, so let's do that. First, what we'll do, we'll have to find out the coordinate of point E. In order to find out the coordinate of point E, what we'll do, if we can have the equation of these two lines AB and CD, then the intersection point is going to be the coordinate of point E. So let's begin by first finding out the equation of AB. Now how do we do that? For this, we are going to use the 2-point form of a line. So let's quickly recap the 2-point form of a line. The 2-point form of a line states that if we have 2 points, let's say these 2 points are having the coordinates x1, y1, and the other point is going to have the coordinates x2, y2. Then a straight line which passes through these 2 points, its equation will be given by y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 multiplied to x minus x1. So this is going to be the 2-point form of a line. So here we can use this particular formula to first finding out the equation of the line. Let's start with AB. Okay, fine. So here we have y minus. So here what we'll do, we'll consider A to be x1, y1 and B to be x2, y2. Thus this choice is independent in the sense you can also have chosen B as x1, y1 and A as x2, y2, and you'll get exactly the same result. Okay, so we start with y minus y1. So y1 will be the y coordinate of point A, so that's 3. This will be equals to, now we need y2 minus y1, so that's 1 minus 3 divided by x2 minus x1, so that's going to be 4 minus 2. This will be multiplied to x minus x1. So x1 will be the x coordinate of point A. So that's 2. Now we have y minus 3 equals to negative 2 divided by positive 2 times x minus 2. This further simplified is by going to get y minus 3 equals to negative of x minus 2. We could say negative x plus 2. But we get x plus y equals to 5. So this is going to be the equation of AB. Next, what we'll do, we'll try to find out the equation of the line CD. So we will choose C to be equivalent to x1, y1 and D to be equivalent to x2, y2. Let us plug in the values. We get y minus y1. So y1 will be 2. That will be equals to, now we need y2 minus y1. So when it's 3 minus 2 divided by x2 minus x1, and that's going to be 4 minus 1. So this will get multiplied to x minus x1. X1 will be 1 here. So we have y minus 2 equals to, so 3 minus 2, that's 1, divided by 4 minus 1, that's 3. This will be multiplied to x minus 1. So we get 3y minus 6 equals to x minus 1, which gives us the value x minus 3y. Plus 5 equals to 0. So this is going to be the equation of the line segment CD. Now we have the two equations. Let's name them equation number 1 and equation number 2. Our goal will be to solve the two equations to obtain the values of x and y. Now let's start with equation number 1. So here we have x plus y. We're going to transpose 5 to the left hand side to get x plus y minus 5 equals to 0. Equation 2. We keep it intact. We have x minus 3y plus 5 equals to 0. What we'll do, we're going to subtract the two equations, which gives us x, and x will get cancelled out since we're subtracting. Now we have y minus negative 3y, that gives us positive 4y. Negative 5, so that's going to be 10. This will be equals to 0. The y comes out to be 5 over 2. Now that we have the value of y, we need to find out the value of x. So we have x plus 5 over 2 equals to 5. So x will be equals to 5 minus 5 over 2. Or simply put, x will be equals to 5 over 2. So we have the point E with coordinates x comma y. So that comes out to be 5 comma 2 comma 5 comma 2. Okay, now we have the coordinates of point E. Since we have to find out the ratio, lambda is to 1, so we only have to consider point C and point D. So let's begin. So here, what we can do is we can use this section formula. And because it's clear here that E is dividing DC into ratio lambda is to 1 internally. To apply this section formula, all we have to do is take lambda, get multiplied to C, and then 1 will get multiplied to D. Now we have the coordinates of E, that's already we obtained its values 5 over 2 comma 5 over 2. However, we can use the internal section formula to also define its x and y coordinates. So let's start with the x coordinate. So lambda will get multiplied with the x coordinate of C. So that's lambda times 1, simply lambda, added to 1 times the x coordinate of D, so that will be 4. Divided by the sum of the ratio, so that's lambda will be added to 1. To find out the y coordinate, we take lambda and then multiply it with the y coordinate of C, so that's 2. We have 2 lambda added to 1 times the y coordinate of D, so 1 times 3 will be simply 3. Divided by lambda plus 1. Now, we can equate the coordinates, so we have lambda plus 4 divided by lambda plus 1, this will be equals to 5 over 2. Or we can equate the y coordinates to lambda plus 3 over lambda plus 1 equals to 5 over 2. So let's solve it. We're going to cross multiply. So 5 times lambda plus 1 will be equals to 2 times lambda plus 4. That's going to give us 5 times lambda plus 5 equals to 2 times lambda plus 8. So we have 3 lambda equals to, so 8 minus 5, that will be 3. So that means lambda equals to 1. So let's check out with the other equation as well. So here we have 5 lambda plus 5 equals to 4 lambda plus 4. So this is also giving us lambda equals to 1, which means that lambda equals to 1 means if we take lambda is to 1, that ratio comes out to be 1 is to 1, which means that indeed, E is dividing D into ratio 1 is to 1, or in other words, we can say that the line formed by joining points E and D is actually bisecting the line formed by joining point A and point B.